down in there. You can go around as many times as you want. And I'm just going to go. Welcome everyone to BCC Art Studio. I'm Billy. Today we are going to make some glow-in-the-dark rings. And I have a couple different techniques that I want to show you. These are not completely finished. This has not been baked. I have a few of them. So I have 3 rings, some black polymer, Sculpey Premo, and leftover glow-in-the-dark translucent clay from my last video. So I used, this is just the leftovers, and I'm going to use this, and we're going to make some rings. I'm going to try some cutters, some little hole cutters, and I'm going to use this blade and probably a ball tool. So let's get started. So today, so I got this light from Resiners, and I want to try it out because I've been using my UV flashlight to cure my rings on the ring holder. And so they sent me this light. And looks like it comes with a power cord. I gotta move my clay out of the way here. Looks like a sticky stand because you can put this on your wall. Now my walls aren't really anywhere near what I'm doing, but I like how the setup is. This should work really good for doing my rings. Just trying to figure it out here. All right, so that is that, and that is that. So it kind of does this thing. So when I put my rings on my turner to cure them, I should be able to just put that right over it. My other lights aren't high enough for this. So we are going to check that out later. But for now, we're going to get started on making our rings. All right, so first thing we want to do, set those off to the side, pick a ring, and we're going to take a blade and we're going to cut. I got a piece of hair on there. We're going to cut a nice thin section off of there and a nice thin section off of here. All right, so I'm going to take our ring and we're just going to place this in the groove, push it down in there, put it down in there good. Now you could cut that little end off, but I didn't see the point. So I'm just going to press this down in there until I feel that it's nice and firmly in there. Okay, next we're going to take our black clay and we're going to go over the top of that. And we're going to take our X-Acto knife and just cut that extra stuff off of there. And we're just going to do the same thing, press it in there. Now you're probably going to get stuff going over the sides and stuff like that. It'll be okay. Just pressing it, going around, pressing it down. So once I think it's somewhat flat, because you're not going to get all this in there. But I do just take and pull the pieces off the sides as much, so I don't have all that hanging out. I mean, you can see that it's burying the edges, and you can just pull the sides off. It's not going to hurt anything right now because we will cut all that off anyway. But so we're going to take our blade that we have here, and we're not going to use the sharp end. There is one edge, I think. I'm just trying to see which. I think they're both sharp. Anyway, it is noon here again, and I'm just going to take my blade and just score all the way around. See how I'm doing that? I'm going to take my blade and just push that black down in there. You can go around as many times as you want. And I'm just going to go around. That should do it. Okay, so now you just want to take that and go and smash it together again. And you're going to take one of your blades and you're just going to cut that edge right off. Pull that stuff out of the middle. Okay, now we're going to take our blade again and we're just going to shave this. We're going to shave off the outer surface. So you see what kind of pattern it left? And there was no black in there at all. So, okay, so right now, I'm just going to take my fingers and run along the edge and pull all that excess stuff off of there. And I usually just put it in my garbage can. And then I just flatten it again. Make sure there's nothing on the edges. You can pull that right out of there if there is. And then you take your blade and you're going to flatten this to make sure that you got no high edges. Just keep going around until you feel that you've got it all. I like to put it on my finger and then just kind of do this because I'm trying to get rid of the fingerprints. Just making sure that I don't have any clay on the ring where the silver is. So this is what we have. For that pattern. And we can put that in the oven to bake it along with the rest. We are going to do one more. Actually, we're going to do two more. So I'm going to cut a thin slice here. And a thin slice here. We're going to take our next ring, do the same thing. Just put it in the groove. I'm going to try out these little cutters. I know it's going to pull the clay out, but I'm going to try it out anyway. Mash that in there. See if that one turns out. I don't know. I've never tried this way before. We'll see. We'll see. Here we go. Just flatten that in there. Gives kind of a marbled design with some, I don't know, that's pretty neat. Not quite done with it yet, but gotta shave it. Make sure there's no high spots. There's this one. All right, and now we're going to try the ball tool. So same steps as before, cutting your thin slices, putting them in your ring. All right, and then our ball tool, just going to push that in there, push it in. Oh, there's a piece of glitter in there. Just do it random spots. I do have a smaller one, which I'm going to use to give it more of a random pattern. Kind of push it in different directions, see if that does anything different. And we're just going to smash that together again. All right, let's see what it looks like. And here's this one. And that's the ball effect. So I'm going to bake those, and then I will show you all of the rings when we return. Okay, so our rings are all baked and ready to be put a resin coat on them. So I'm going to start off with my size 12, and I'm going to use some Let's Resin, high viscosity. And I'll need my dotting tool. And we're just going to put a thin layer all the way across the middle. We take our tool and we're just going to hold it in the middle there and let it spread. Now, you do this part, just you can watch it and you can see that spread out evenly. If you get too much, well, you can just take it off and wipe it on your towel. And from here, once I think I have it spread enough, I take my lighter and I just go under the bottom a few times. Make sure I got any bubbles. And we are going to use our new light. Put this over the top. And pressing once is for on, pressing 2 times is for 120 seconds, which is 2 minutes. So we will let that cure for 2 minutes and we will be back. Okay, so our ring is all cured. I'm going to do one more and then I will do the rest off of camera. This is size 11. Two minutes. So here is size 12, and this is with the dotting tool. Size 11. This one was with the little hole punches. size 9, and this was with the jagged blade, or actually size 10 I should say. This one is size 9. Now this next 3 sizes I did off the camera before the video. This is also with a jagged blade. Size 8 with the ball tool. And size 7 with the ball tool. Now these are glow in the dark, so I will show you them glow in the dark. And this is the glow in the dark rings that we made together. 3 different techniques, one with the ball tool, one with little cutters, and one with a jagged blade. I think they are beautiful, beautiful. I need my flashlight, my UV flashlight. I'm going to hold it on there a little longer. And this is the effect. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please subscribe, hit that like button, and that notification bell so you don't miss any upcoming videos. Thank you for watching, and happy pouring.